get to tweet about this one.
And we're live.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the Ask Junior part of the show. And we've had a lot of fun talking about, this past weekend. We're not done. We still have the Cars Tour to cover here later in the show, but they had a fantastic race at Langley. NASCAR just announced the news that Kyle Larson's going to get his waiver. And so some questions about that from fans in the chat, but let's get started.
Yeah, this first one is from Nick. Who has a better iRacing rating, you or TJ? Because I know you guys are both on vacation right now.
I think I have the better one. So this is what I did with that. Me and him started at the same time around 2008. And I, around 2012, I took a break. So I wanted to, I used to smoke cigarettes and I wanted to quit smoking. I did so badly. And I had to stop doing anything that I connected to that habit. And so I didn't sim race for a little while. When I came back to sim racing, after that break, I started a new account because I was so bad. I'd lost all of my speed. I was so bad that I wanted to go from the ground up again and learn the whole service all over again. And so I went back down to the rookies. I retired my original account, which I think has more I rating than TJ. And I started a new one. Now my new account probably has less than TJ.
Oh,
I'm around 4,400, and he'll probably always he's probably the better iRacer right now. But if I buckled down for about a month,
you can get him that. You can get him back.
I could get it back. Yeah.
You got a sim rig right there.
We got to put it to the test.
Got to start,
Yeah.
putting some more laps in.
Yeah.
This next question is coming from Twitter from Brian. When you're at the beach, do you boogie board? Do you surf? Stand up paddleboard? Do you do any of the fun, wave activities?
No.
They're so fun.
They are, but I have two little girls, and you got to keep their head above water as much as possible. We're building sand castles. We're wiping sand out of people's eyes. We're putting on sunscreen. We're trying to get a snack in there every once in a while so they're eating, because they'll go all day and not eat if you let them. We're using the bathroom. We're handling that. Yeah, we're doing all kinds of challenging activities to keep the girls happy. And I take, I take the cooler out there and sit down under the umbrella and listen to the radio. I listen to regular radio.
That's the vintage way to do the beach, I feel like.
I like that.
That's right.
Something feels right.
I'll sit around and listen to Spotify and playlists and Apple Music and all that. But every once in a while, man, you got to turn on just a regular radio station, get all your local commercials,
and let that thing just take you where it goes.
Yeah.
What's the station, the genre that you're playing down there?
The station you'll listen to is Chuck FM. We play everything. That's their slogan. We play everything.
Love it.
Yeah, it's good. It's mostly like hits from the 80s, early 90s, all that recognizable pop, modern, popular music.
With that FM, static twang to it. That's the best part. This next question coming from the YouTube chat. You're just talking about, being a parent at the beach. This is from Brock. Biggest piece of advice for a first-time parent. I think Brock is about to be a parent for the first time.
Well, the diaper genie. You're going to go through a lot of diapers, and so they have this little trash can, and it has these. You need to get a diaper genie for each changing station. So if you got a changing station in the kids' room, and then another one at another space in the house, or maybe you just have one changing station, that's fine. But get a diaper genie. Your diapers only go in there, and it's easy to keep the smell down. You can get like probably 30, 40 diapers in one bag before you need to take it and empty it. And I don't know, that was just really convenient. Instead of throwing them into the trash can and then having to constantly take out a trash can full of dirty diapers, the diaper genie allows you to get a lot in there, and it's easy to change the bags out. And so we are out of the diaper genie because we're out of diapers. And I took the diaper genie and I've set it out on the corner of the street. Nobody's taking it.
That's not a way to meet.
I set a smoker out there one time, an old smoker that I had, and it was gone in seconds.
Damn. But not the diaper genie.
I just wonder why nobody wants that diaper genie. But
that's not a way to meet your new neighbors.
That's a load
it's
of
not
crap,
a good.
man.
Yeah, that's a load of crap.
It's empty. I didn't leave the diapers in. I cleaned it up.
They're opening it up. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I'm texting TJ right now, and he says you have the higher iRacing rating.
On the one account that I retired, yeah.
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 So I just needed to
Don't bother
double-check.
him while he's sleeping.
He's texting me. He
Yeah.
wanted to
Okay.
come in with
Gotta
pots and
recharge.
pans and just,
Jeez.
completely interrupt the show.
I didn't bother him yesterday when he was recording.
You helped him
Build
out.
Up or Clear.
Actually.
Yeah, I set all this stuff up for him.
This guy's just out here sleeping. Ridiculous.
He needs to get. He better get his rest because as soon as I'm done with the show, we're gonna start pounding beers.
He's trying to get unplugged.
yeah.
All right, I'm sorry.
That's
Enough
good.
of the Tesla puns.
Man, those Tesla puns are pretty damn good. Let's see here. Do we want to? I know the charter stuff is continuing to come in. Do you want to react to some of the Elton Sawyer quotes that have been said
About
here?
the waiver?
Yeah, about the waiver. People have been asking about thoughts on
You
the
said
waiver.
charter.
Oh, did I say charter?
Yeah, you were mixing
Sorry,
those up.
I got it. There's Stuart Haas and Kyle Larson and all this stuff. Basically, Elton Sawyer, there's a bunch of quotes from Jeff Gluck. He's a great follow for this right now. It was uncharted waters. This was unprecedented we had a driver miss one of our cup races to be at another event. That is why it took as long as we did. Gluck later goes on and says NASCAR does not think that they will change the waiver policy after this. That's what Elton Sawyer said. He also said to have Kyle Larson in our playoff and to give our fans the opportunity and the chance to see him race for a championship at the end of the day, that did not feel like that was the right decision for us to make. We didn't. So I guess those were some of the reasons behind Larson getting the charter.
Got it.
Your
Okay.
reaction to that?
Yeah, I mean, I think you should have got the charter, but I could have understood.
Sorry, waiver. I keep saying charter.
Sorry, you keep saying charter. Yeah,
I know.
You're
You
screwing
were
us up.
screwing all of this up.
Asshole. You're doing this on purpose, probably.
I'm not.
We talked about this earlier in the show, and I'm glad he got this waiver. I think it's an easy decision. If NASCAR had chose not to do it, I would have accepted that as well. But I love things to be cut and dried, very clear. This is the rule. This is the way. And this isn't cut and dried. And I don't know if you can make it that way. Maybe I'm asking too much to ask NASCAR to clarify, to be more precise or clear on what the policy is going forward. I don't know. I don't envy the position they're in, and I'm trying not to get into hypotheticals, but I'm fine with it. Doesn't bother me none. I think he should have got it. It's unfortunate with the weather and all that. But either way, they could have went either way. I wasn't going to get up in arms about either one.
Well, good stuff. That is, we've got a jam-packed day today, and it's a good place to end Ask Junior this week.
All right, man. I hope everybody enjoyed that. We got Mark Martin on our show as our guest for the Ally Guest segment tomorrow. So looking forward to talking to Mark, and got a lot of fun things to discuss with him. Got to race against that guy. I learned so much from him. So looking forward to that, and hopefully you'll check us out here. Dirty Air will be out later today. We'll see y'all later.